Hi everybody, welcome back to the Drunken Bull Ranch. I'm Reed. Today I'm going to show you what I'm working on. I'm going to say that the weather is not really conducive to a farming video today, so we're going to go with one of my other passions, which is four-wheeling. So I'm going to say that we love taking the side-by-sides out and the four-wheelers and having a good time out in the woods. Camping and whatnot. So what I'm going to talk about today is the motor for a 2014 Artic Cat 1000x. We've had this machine for, I don't know, about a year I guess, and I'm finally getting around to repairing it. What initially happened is the guy that owned it tipped it on its side. Now, I went through and I repaired everything that I knew was wrong with it, and it ran. It seemed to be doing just fine. We took it up, ran it around up on the hill, and it started giving us some errors and having some problems. And I thought that the battery was bad and it wasn't charging correctly. So we put it back on the trailer and brought it home, and what I found when I opened it up was that the battery was fine, and I'm going to say that I didn't have a multimeter with me, so I couldn't check it, but it seemed like it just wasn't charging correctly, which it wasn't. So when I got it here, I opened it up and I found out that the stator had come apart in there, and I'll show you that here in a second. And basically what had happened is all the little metal shavings from the windings and the coils, they ended up in the oil pan. So let me show you this really quick. Okay, so there's the oil pan. I've got it cleaned up, but there was basically just a whole lot of metal shavings down in here. This is where your oil would be, and so right here's where your oil filter would attach, but it basically just plugged up to the point that the motor couldn't cycle the oil, and that caused the cams, which is this guy right here, to round off. That's probably not a very good picture, but you get the general gist. There are two cams in this machine, one here and one would be under there. I've got it out at the moment, but yeah, it pretty well just cooked the machine, or cooked the motor. The stator would be under this cover here. Like I've got it all put back together at the moment, but I'm gonna trip over stuff in my shop. But I mean, we've got the heads off, and you can see that I'm just in the process of going through this thing. So when I tore this down, I labeled it rear and front. There's an F right there. The motor sits in there sideways. So, as you can tell, this isn't very organized. I've got everything in the bags, so I know where it went. But yeah, that's basically what happened to this motor. We'll go through and make all the necessary repairs. I figure while the motor is out, I will rebuild it. Just go through and do a complete rebuild. So I'm going to do piston rings and everything, and it should turn out to be a pretty good little machine with a rebuilt motor. I ordered parts, as I said before, and just haven't received them all yet, but that's kind of what I'm up to. I'm going to say that the overall condition of the machine is in pretty good shape, so I think it's worth rebuilding, and hopefully we'll be able to use it for years to come and have a good time on it. Anyway, if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe. As we get the parts, we'll continue to show you the rebuild process, and we'll go from there. And as always, support your local farmers and go out and have some fun. Talk to you later.